everyone. So today I am bringing you this really quick eye tutorial using my brand new ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Coconut. I mean, I saw this color online when I was shopping for the liquid lipsticks and I was like, OMG, I must own it. And I did. I bought it. And yeah, so if you're not familiar with ColourPop eyeshadows, they are this interesting creamy moussey powdery texture kind of eyeshadow. This particular color is a beautiful super saturated teal color that I absolutely had to have because I just wanted to do this eye look with it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got, I don't know, it looks teal, but it also looks kind of navy in some lights. It's just beautiful. It is in their pearlized finish. And I mean, just look at that. Look at that. It is just beautiful. So saturated. It's so smooth. It goes on beautifully. You can do a full-on smoky eye like this one, or you can use it as a pop of color on your lower lash line. I mean, it is just beautiful. And when I saw it, I knew I had to get it because I had to do this eye look. It just was here in my head. This is my standard smoky eye. Really, honestly, you can do this technique with any color pretty much. Anyway, I just thought I would share this with you. I absolutely am in love with this color and I really like this look. Now I feel like I need to go out like to a nice dinner or dancing or something like that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Okay, so getting started with the Lorac Pro Palette, the first one, in using mauve, and this is, I'm putting it into my crease as a transition color. I'm using the MAC 224, I believe, but any fluffy crease brush will do. And so I am placing this color in the crease. I really like this color. I picked it because I like the pink tone that it had. But it's a little bit still on the warm side, and I thought it would make a great complementary transition color for this look. So just laying that down to help everything else blend out in the crease. And apparently I have decided that I want to lay down quite a bit of it. So I'm just putting that down in my crease, back and forth, windshield wiper motions as usual. Nothing fancy, nothing, you know, too exciting here. Then I'm taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue and putting that on my eyelid. And this stuff is really good, especially with the ColourPop shadows. You don't necessarily need a primer with those, and you certainly don't need to have anything as strong as a glitter glue, but I like to, you know, especially when it's a dark color like this. Now I'm taking a sponge applicator and I'm applying coconut to the lid, and the reason that I use a sponge applicator is it provides me a lot more control than I get with my finger. With the lighter colors, I don't have a problem putting these on with my finger, but they do tend to get all over the place. With a dark color like this though, I wanted as much control as possible, and a brush just doesn't give me the shimmer that the sponge applicator does. And then I'm putting some more of that primer down on the other lid. I do one lid at a time with this particular primer because it gets very tacky very fast. So I don't like to let it sit on my lid while I'm working on the other lid. And then I apply the coconut color to this eyelid as well. And oh my God, that is so beautiful. I just cannot get over it. I'm sorry. I just am amazed at how gorgeous this color is. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh my God. It's just so gorgeous. Anyway, so I'm laying that down on my lid, and just making sure not to get any much further past the crease. And then I'm taking Sable from that Lorac palette and the Makeup Geek pointed crease brush, and not the cat hair, so I took that out and I blended that into the crease right above the coconut color. This is to add a little bit of depth and to help the color fade in. I wanted a brown. You need something kind of warm, I think, with a teal color like this. So I'm just placing it in my crease and being a little out of frame. Sorry about that. But just going back and forth again in windshield wiper motions. I like this pointed crease brush because it does offer a lot of precision. Then I am taking black, and with that same pointed crease brush, I'm applying a little bit of this into the outer corner, just because I want to give the look a little bit of dimension in that area. I'm not taking it very far at all. I just want to drop a little bit of this into the corner, just to give it, you know, a little bit of depth. And in a V motion, trying to maintain a almost like a cat wing kind of look. And I'm applying it to the other side as well. And yeah, so again, just giving it a little bit of depth. And yeah, then I'm taking a clean blending brush and I'm blending the sable, coconut, and black together. Kind of just trying to start to, you know, meld them all together and get rid of any harsh lines so that we have a really nice kind of soft effect here. Yeah, so with any smoky eye, the trick to it is blend, 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 and of course they always look really ugly while they're being worked on or while they're in process, but then, you know, the end product turns out fine. Now I am taking, again, some of the coconut and covering the black. I didn't really want the black to be there, but I did want to give that coconut color a little bit more darkness. So I am covering it, that black color, and then doing that to the other eyelid as well. And it ended up kind of turning it a little bit navy blue, which I was okay with that. I really, really like that. And then I'm just patting down a little more coconut on the lid. Then I am taking some more of that sable on the pointed crease brush and putting that into the crease. Again, with smoky eyes, you know, it's a matter of repetition of all of the steps because you tend to blend colors away and then you have to add a little more and then you blend and you add a little more and so on and so forth. This one I didn't do too much blending, but I did take mauve on that fluffy crease brush. And I use that next to help blend the colors together. And that way I brought more attention to that mauve color in the transition and kind of just made sure that we didn't have any harsh lines, that everything kind of faded into the next color as it went up the eyelid. So yeah, I'm just going back and forth and back and forth, blending, 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 and blending and blending and blending and then blending. Yeah, you get the picture. So next I'm going to take cream and on a flat shader brush, I think this is an e.l.f. flat shader brush, I'm applying just a very little bit on the under the eyebrow as a highlight. I really like this color because it's matte and it's neutral. Then taking a very small smudge brush and coconut, I start applying the color to my lower lid, just along the lash line and placing the color there, and then also starting to clean up the outer edge of the upper lid. And yeah, I mean, it's just pretty much laying down the first color. And I really, really like this little smudger brush. I think it's a Sonia Kashuk brush that I bought at Target. And I love it because it is so helpful with getting color and precision on the lower lid. I also use it for my upper lid whenever I want to apply liner, powder line, you know, shadow as liner to my upper lid. But for today, it is serving for the lower lid. And then taking that pointed crease brush, I'm going to go back into sable, and then I am blending that coconut color and also placing the sable underneath it and starting to blow out the smoke on the lower lid. Now I don't want a lot of smoke down there, but I do want to bring some dimension, and I'm just kind of going backwards, and then I add mauve on this flat shader brush just to the entire thing, kind of like doing what I did on the upper lid but in reverse. And the last step to this is taking that small smudger brush and putting the black eyeshadow, but only halfway out on my lid. I don't go all the way across. I just want to bring some, again, like on the upper lid, I want to bring some darkness to the outer corner. Then I'm taking this Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencil, and I don't know the color name. I'll have to put that in the description box below. I do know that it is a teal color, and it came in my little limited edition Christmas set, but I do believe that this is a permanent product. Next, I'm taking Nude, which is a beautiful little frosty white cream or frosty cream color in the Lorac Pro, and I'm adding that to the inner corners just to bring a little bit of light to the look. And I'm using my fingertip, and yeah, so that does the trick for the eyes. Then I put on mascara. Any mascara will do. I'll be putting on false lashes. I think this is my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and just, you know, adding it to the upper and lower lashes, again, as preparation for falsies. So yeah, just kind of taking my time and doing that. Okay. Then I'm using Esquito lashes. This is in the style BFF, and I pop them on off camera, and there you have it. Then using Prenup. It's the Super Shock Cheek Color from ColourPop, and I've been obsessed with this color lately. And for this particular look, I picked it because it kind of ties in with the mauve tones that I used in the transition color. Plus, it's not going to compete with the eye look. I wanted something that wasn't going to be in your face, and this particular blush is just very subtle. Then I'm using the Maybelline Master Highlight in Nude, and I'm putting that over the blush and also a little bit as a highlight. And I didn't want to, you know, have like super duper highlight again, because I wanted to have all the attention on the eyes. But I am putting highlighter in the usual spots. Like I said, nothing major. I don't want to, you know, shine too much with my highlight, but I am adding some to my Cupid's bow as usual, just to emphasize that. And then I am going in with Lumiere, the ColourPop Lippy, and I am putting this on there and staying with the pink tones for this entire look, other than the teal and the browns that I used, because I figured they were neutral enough that they wouldn't compete. So there you have it. There is the look, and I absolutely love it. I hope you love it too.